Hello there, everybody. Welcome to the Trade with Precision free newsletter for the 8th of April. My name is Craig Cobb, and I'm going to take you through and have a look at some of the markets that I'm looking at this week for trading opportunities. First is Kiwi dollar. Let's have a look at why. First of all, on the monthly, you got a higher high, higher low, and a higher high. We've pushed up, and we've broken up to new year highs. Actually, new multiple year highs. If we go back to 2012, the old high was back here. We've broken up through this point here, only ever so slightly. We've pushed up into that, and I really think that this year we'll see Kiwi dollar get up to 0.9. Now it's not that big a call. We've got an uptrend. There's no reason for it to not continue that way based on our trend, and it does take quite some time for a monthly trend to reverse, and it is certainly looking very bullish. We've not been there before. Hopefully we see a nice strong trend up there. Looking at the weekly, have a look at this resistance level that we've broken out. We've come back and we're retesting right now, so remember that in your mind. And then come to the daily and have a look at the daily. There's that level that we drew in on the weekly. Look at where prices pulled back to, retested, and now it's pushing on. Now the only thing is that it's quite a deep pullback on the last move. It's pulled back into what we call our buy zone. Now you'll hear us refer to this buy zone often. It is a point of equilibrium. It is a point for which our trading strategies pretty much evolve around, and it is something that if you are not familiar with it, I strongly suggest you become familiar with this buy and sell zone. It's more than just the moving averages. This trading strategy has a lot more detail to it, and you can certainly learn more about it. I'll tell you how in just a minute. The good strong looking trend here, I'll be looking at the lower time frames, only looking for long trades this week, unless of course we can break down through this low, in which case we'll have a lower high and then a lower low, putting us in a downtrend. But right now, looking for opportunities to the long side only in Kiwi. While we're on the theme of Kiwi, Kiwi yen is also something that I'm very interested in on the long side. Monthly also in a nice uptrend, pushing on very nicely. No signs of weakness there whatsoever. The weekly here as well, nice strong trend. A little bit of extension from the moving averages, but nothing too extreme. I mean, if you look when it gets moving, it really moves. It can get quite extended for a number of months. A number of weeks. So I'm not too concerned about where price is right now there on the weekly. I am, however, concerned. Well, not concerned, but my attention has been brought to what I see on the daily. Notice how I speak again of this buy zone. Look at how price has moved away over here, pulled back in, moved away, pulled back in, moved away. Well, it has pulled back in. I'm very keen on getting long around here. As a matter of fact, I am already long. I've been long since late on Friday last week. I'm looking for more opportunities. I'm just giving you guys a heads up to the point that I believe that this looks very strong. The trend certainly is showing no signs of weakness at this stage. Strong convergence. And let's just note something else, right? Pull back in the zone. Moves away, pulls back in, moves away, pulls back in, moves away, pulls back in, moves away, pulls back. You get the picture, yeah? It happens often in a downtrend. Same, pulls back in, moves away. Now we've got the exact same pattern that's forming right here. I'm looking for a small bullish candle in this buy zone for a move or a continuation of this trend to the upside, and that's what I'm stalking again this week. Dollar yen's another one that I am keeping a very close eye on. The reason I like dollar yen is this. Let's look at the monthly. Check this level out, guys. We go back on this quite a way, 101-ish, support, resistance, breaks above it, now it's found support. Now look at this monthly candle, it's bullish, it's just outside of that buy zone but not too extended. It looks like it could be set for another move higher. It's broken to the upside this month, so it's all looking very bullish. Come down to the weekly, and the way I'm going to analyze this is by showing you first of all that level drawn in once again and bring in this buy zone again. Look how prices pull back into this buy zone. It's still in the correct order that we need. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks in a row test this 101.50 level and reject it every single time. Now what we have is a higher low here. This is our old low, higher low. Here's a lower high. Now we have a higher high. So a higher high, higher low, and a higher high, which is an uptrend. Therefore, we're bullish on the weekly. I think this level's held very strong, and I see no reason for the price not to continue to the upside as we see at the moment. And on the daily, higher high, higher low, higher high, pull back. Guess where? Yes, you did. Back into the buy zone. We got a little bit of support and resistance down around this level. Oops, where am I going? in and around this point here. Price hasn't quite got there yet. If it doesn't test that level, I'm not too concerned. If I see a small bullish candle in this zone here, I will be looking to assess that in more detail based on the strategy that I understand, trade, and know. And I will be looking to get long on dollar yen. It's a very strong looking chart. Now we're going to go and have a look at Aussie Kiwi, because it too is another area where I am stalking a trade. Why? Well, on the monthly we are in a strong downtrend. We are overextended, and we do have a bullish candle that's been broken to the upside. Therefore, there's a probability that we may see a move back up into at least 1.1. At least. Okay, if this is to be a pullback into the zone, we've got plenty of room for opportunities to get long. The reason I like it even more is that over here on the weekly, as much as we are not in an uptrend yet, we have a higher low. We won't be in an uptrend until this level here has broken to the upside. Okay, so we got the first sign of this trend showing some weakness. Why? Because there is a higher low here. We did not break this low here. Now if we come to the daily, we can see here we've got a very short uptrend. Higher high, higher low, back into higher high. The moving averages are now starting to get in the right order. We've got a very strong support, resistance level. If price pulls back into there, it gives me an opportunity to be buying. I'll be looking to be a buyer, probably up into around these levels here, because there is certainly some resistance at that point, and I'll be happy to get out of that trade at that point, looking to manage my risk and reduce my trade to lock in some profit on the way up to that point. And finally, guys, coffee. Coffee is a market I've been watching for quite some time, and it has just started to get explosive again. We were, pardon the pun, but I love it, grinding lower for a long time. We're now popped straight up, pulled back into this level, very strong level of support and resistance. I mean, look how far back we go here. Okay, we're going back to the 80s. Bam, look at that, support. We broke down through that support, we've broken above it, we've pulled back into it. Look at it on the weekly. Pulled back in. Where have we pulled back to? The support level. Where else? That's right, the buy zone. Bullish candle in the buy zone. We look strong. There's no signs of weakness on this chart. That is for damn sure. We've pulled back in. We're moving away. Last night we saw a 5% move on coffee. We have a higher low. Now a high. Daily's now in an uptrend. So I'm looking to take trading opportunities based on coffee as well to the upside. Now, there's a lot of other trends out there, but they are my favorites, and you'll notice that I keep on talking about this buy and sell zone. Want to know more? Yes, okay. Jump in and view this webinar this week. High performance trading for a busy lifestyle. It is definitely one of our most popular webinars, and it's going to be run twice this week. That is why we don't do it all that often, so don't miss your chance to get involved with high performance trading for a busy lifestyle. You're going to learn about how to trade with a busy lifestyle. Basically, you're also going to learn about this buy and sell zone that you can apply to any market and any time frame. I'm going to show you some of the key ingredients for that strategy. It's going to be Tuesday, 8th of April, 5 p.m. LA, 8 p.m. New York, 10 a.m. the following day in Sydney, and 12 noon the following day. So that's the 9th. Then on the 9th, you've got 3 p.m. New York, 8 p.m. London. The next day, the 10th, will be 5 a.m. Sydney and 7 a.m. Auckland, also on the 10th. Get in there and get your spot before they run out. Guys, I hope you have a fantastic trading week. I hope to see a lot of you on the webinar this week, because look, there's a lot of information out there, there's a lot of good trends, and we can certainly help you develop yourself as a trader. Have a good week and register for that webinar right away. Bye for now.